Hey, it's Adam from CollectionDX, and I got my hands on Transformers the movie Barricade, seen in the very memorable car chase showdown with Bumblebee. Very solid car mode, very nice toy. I was talking with Josh B, and we were both saying that, yeah, rubber tires would just like kind of top it off for the feel and the look, but pointed out that as a toy, you know, he's got a couple younger boys. So if he gives them anything with rubber, it gets destroyed. So, you know, from a toy standpoint and making something that's going to last, being kind of played with, it was the way to go. Very solid. Here in the front, you can take out Frenzy. It doesn't spring out. Kind of pops out. Looks decent. Nice sculpt in scale. Let's see if I can get him balanced here. There we go. Let's see if he'll stay standing. I suspect he'll fall down soon, but you can transform Barricade and leave Frenzy in his chest. It does work. I just wanted to show you the feature. Real simple. The whole sides of the cars, if you're paying attention to the design in the movie, is his arms. So that comes out first. So it feels like you're going to break something. You're not. All it is just you got some pegs down here, and then you've got two bars. One there, and they basically swing out. In the movie, the arms are completely straight. They did add a hinge here, however, so that you can kind of pull that out. Oh, look at that. I pulled his arm off. Oops. Demonstrate Hasbro's beautiful design with things popping off instead of breaking off. Kind of the way the arm's designed here, they've got this protruding bulge here, and as you're handling him, as you see, it's actually very easy to pop his arm off there. So if you're not aware of it, you're bound to do it. Don't panic. It goes right back on. Yeah, Hasbro is for a long time, always, back when, since I remember buying toys from the Kenner brand before Hasbro bought them out, they've always done that, which is a nice touch. So that's it, arms come out, chest is here, legs are kind of down here. I'm just going to free that up just so he's a little easier to handle. We'll get to that in a second. We're going to bring the arms, bring them around. Pull the hands out and whatnot in just a minute. See, they kind of put these on these little ball joints, so he's a little easier to manhandle. Chest just splits apart, and you got to slide it apart, but it's very tight. So I apologize if I'm blocking the view, but I need to get my fingers in there to open it up. Basically, the front of the car is hood, and the windows kind of flip up on their own. The head's kind of down here. You can peek your finger down around the back, pop it up, just bring that down. It kind of just wraps around. Be careful. These feel a bit fragile, so I kind of suggest turning toward from the base more than the appendages, because it really does feel like you could break those. So note, you've been warned. Couple of pegs here, kind of line up. First couple times I transformed him, I was not sure if I was doing him right, because it was like the way the chest sits, excuse me, as I try and get this double hinge to play it along. There we go. His chest sits on an oh, that's why we got a head that's not cooperating. On an angle. Doesn't sit straight. It really does kind of angle out. So just be note, it feels like you're not putting it together right. Goes up, and now you just kind of, legs kind of swing out. And the legs kind of, you have like this double ball joint thing going on in here, so just kind of bring those out. Nice and clicky. Everything on them is really decent, except his feet. The feet completely suck. And I don't think it's a quality control issue. I just think it's the way this particular figure is made, and I'll show you in just a second. So the hands, basically it's joints right there. Come out. Pose pretty freely, any way you want. Decent. Hand kind of separates, but this flaring does not go away. So you can, if you look inside, you'll see hands, but that's about it. Do the same here. The feet suck. If you don't get them just right, there you go. Barricade. Now, the thing is, if you try and get them in a pose the feet want to flop down. These don't hold very well. So if you can get them straight up, you can get them there. It works. It's a nice figure, makes a good toy, you know, he displays decently enough, but just be warned, not as wow factor as I was hoping in robot mode. So one more thing here, the little gimmick, they got a little spring-loaded arm, I think to kind of reenact the him scaring Sam, but voila, there you go. Just kind of springs out. Let me try that again without my hand in the way. Let's see if I can do that so you can see that this time. Pull that back, oh, come here. Voila. A little gimmicky. Not a big deal. Not anything to write home about either, but hey, you know, not bad. Buyer beware, but hey, all in all though, you know, solid B. So buy at your own discretion.